Beautiful people, beautiful people, beautiful people. What is good? What is good? What is good? Of course, you know who I be. Good Dr. Mike TV. All right. All right. This one's going to be one of those interesting videos because this is the first time I've ever been asked this question. All right. I want you to understand something. This is the absolute first time anybody has ever asked me the question, Doc, why did they name that Philippine island Negros? Now, for art- articulation and inflection in the word, it's not actually pronounced Negros, it's pronounced Negros. Negros occidental, Negros oriental. Okay? For purposes that I think we need to go into it. But they asked me, Doc, why did they name it that? And you know what? I came up with an answer. I did a Google search. You know, Google, he's pretty educated himself. But by definition, and I found this when it says Negros was originally known to the natives as Buglas, or Buglas, Buglas or Buglas, I don't know how to pronounce it, which means cutting off in the old Hiligaynon, sorry, an old Hiligaynon. All right. So the original name of the Negros island was Buglas, right? And when the Spaniards, good old Spaniards, arrived in the 1500s, 1565, they named it Negros because of the dark-skinned natives that they found there. So the Spaniards were the beautiful, beautiful people who opted to change the name from Buglas to Negros. All right, and then as the years went on, like I said, they split the particular area into two particular places. I believe, like I said, Negros Oriental and Negros Occidental. But this is the first time anybody's ever asked that question, and this is the first time I've ever had to actually address the island name itself. Now, some people would probably be like, Doc, is that racist to you? Or do you feel like that's racist? And I guess if you read how it came to be or how the name came to be, you can probably say, yeah, probably. But if you've actually ever been to the place, dark skin, Morena, Filipinas, you know what I'm saying? You kind of just say, you know what? The name really doesn't matter. That was the earlier life, man. That was the 1500s, man. We can't really change anything about that, right? But it does interest me just a little bit because you know how it seems here in the United States. Gotta love the good old United States, but in the United States, you guys are aware that they're trying to change some of the names of places and historical sites and stuff like that that were probably considered, you know, a time in U.S. history that wasn't positive for people who resemble somebody such as myself. They're trying to change the names of certain historical sites and they're trying to do petitions to do all of that stuff. I wonder if the Philippines would ever go the distance to change the name of Negros, the area in general. I doubt it, but if there was gonna be any change that needed to be made, wouldn't it kind of feel as though you probably want to change that name just a little bit? I'm just going off on I'm going out on a limb here. Maybe I'm tripping, but if you were going to try to make changes in the country, wouldn't you want to change an island that was specifically named the way that it was because of the people who inhabited it? Again, Doc's not really pressed about the whole idea of it, but it was just interesting because, again, it was brought to my attention and I knew that it always sounded funny, right? Negros, Negros. But when people used to say it, you know, you never really think twice about it because it's an island, it's a place. But how it got its name, now you know, ladies and gentlemen. Now you know. The more you know. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that, yeah, it did come off of, it rubbed me a little bit the wrong way, but then again, I have to realize this is not my place. The Philippines is not necessarily my place. I love it, but they're going to do their own thing, and they're going to have their own politics, and people are going to be okay with it. It hasn't really stopped anybody from traveling to the area or visiting some of the beautiful sites and locations that it has to offer. It's not as if the name really did anything to deter tourism or anything like that. So if it isn't hurting the place, why would you make any changes to the place? Always something I think about. Always something that I keep in the back of my mental. But If anybody ever wanted to know how Negros Island, Negros Occidental, Negros Oriental, how these places got their name, you finally got it. You could say the Spaniards did it. It was all about the Spaniards. Yeah, and you could do your own Google research. And if you have anything else you want to comment about it, there's the comment section below. Let me know. Just found this one to be an interesting video. Like I said, I don't take any ill will or malicious intent. I'm not feeling a way about it, but it was definitely something that when I heard it and people asked the question and how they said I felt about it, did I feel it was racist in any way, I was kind of like, I guess I can see how I should feel a way about it, but I don't. You know what I mean? I know how and why I should feel a way about it, but it doesn't necessarily hit me the same as it may hit somebody else. I believe that the local community, the people in the Philippines, I haven't heard of anybody really taking any offense to the name itself or the namesake of the island itself. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't really think that people are pressed by it. And if they ain't pressed by it, I kind of feel like we should kind of let it go too. If you're harnessing any ill will or malicious intent over a name of an island. Okay. Alright, so again, guys, just wanted to have this quick conversation with you, man. Definitely interested to hear what you feel about it in the comment section below. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. There's a heart, little thank you down there. If you want to join the Patreon, if you want to join up on any of my social medias and all of that stuff, it all should be listed in the link in the description area below. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed. Doc is on to the next one. And with that being said, Good Doc is officially out. At least nako paalam, which means I am going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Sincerely do. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.